Hello and welcome back to this edition of Daily Actives brought to you by Bootleg Macro. And Dustin, we are looking at the most active stocks in Yahoo Finance today. Today we're looking at Palantir. Palantir is one of the stocks of the actual moment. It's one of the stocks of the day. I'm not putting it on necessarily like par with Tesla at the moment, but we're getting up there. Like I can't think there's probably like it might be on the Tesla level actually, because in Tesla's not even the number one because Nvidia is right now. But if we look at Palantir, Palantir is having its moment. But today was not a great day. It was down nearly 5%. Or the 5 day, you're down nearly nearly over 1.5%. 15 day, you're not very strong. 1 month, you're not very strong. 3 months is where you're cooking it. Okay, so you're up 76% 3 months. That's why I was like, what is going on here? And this looks like probably just proper mean reversion. I would expect the price to fall. Look at this. The price is near the action line. $73 is the action line that I'd say. I mean, the bottom where I'd really want to be buying is around probably 70. I mean, we could definitely get there. I mean, we can. I do not doubt that Nvidia or Palantir, excuse me, has the ability to hit the bottom of its absolute range. This chart looks incredible, though. Let's look at the raw data. If we can see what's been going on in Palantir, Palantir is pretty good, actually. I mean, it's the reason why I'd say pretty good is because you've seen essentially the rolling return. You see the 1 month, the 3 month. The rolling return is just crushing since like August 8th is when you'd say that like everything kind of flipped here. And then the 1 month has been rolling ever since, but you are getting really low. The one thing I'll say about the 1 month that's interesting here is that you're down at 5.6%. If you look at the other, like the rolling return going back a long time, it's been double digit returns, except for this little spot here, the end of October, beginning of November. What do we get there? We got kind of something similar. The price fell down from like the 23-day moving average or something. I don't know exactly which one that is, but some average fell down quite a bit. It means it's below. It's definitely below. It's like 5 day moving average here. It's 23-day moving average, 20 day. Yeah, this is an interesting spot. We have not seen that kind of a movement in the 1 month rolling return in a long time. Single digits and like nearly like getting down there. Like you haven't been at that since the 1st of November. And then before that, where were we? 1st of November, the closest time you saw was in September. I mean, these prices are way lower. You know what I mean? Like so, and I think this is indicative of understanding the bull run that which you're on. Yeah, it's been a long time since you've seen a rolling return get that low. But again, you are on an insane run here in the 3 month. But the 3 month isn't 76 is a lot, like admittedly, but you've seen hundreds, you've seen 80. You know what I mean? You're seeing it to come back to earth a little bit in terms of just where it is relative to its past. If we look at the overall signal, we've still got to go long in the short term, intermediate term, and longer term. I mean, we don't have go shorts necessarily, but we still got to go long. We see a little bit of bearishness here in your like daily, but we've still got that bullishness in like this in the trend. I think the sentiment, if there's any place that we want to see some improvement, it's going to be in sentiment. Like this, what we want to see is inflection. What you want to see is it going upwards. What you want to see is like you want to see like positive waves. Like let me just because we're seeing something flat here, I'm going to change this very quickly to NVIDIA. And you'll see it's changed up here. So like NVIDIA has like waves. You see what I mean? Like NVIDIA has the waves that you want to see. And if we look, you can see them even more prominently here on this indicator here. Like it's the same thing, but just larger. This is what NVIDIA looks like. Now let's look back at Palantir because Palantir looks like flat for no reason. It's like weird that Palantir's flat. Like this is weird, but you know why? You know why this exists? And it's because this as a market just shows that you have sustained bullishness. Like consistently, this is above 50% in terms of what the bullish percent is. Like you're 55, 56, 59, 59, 55, 58, 58, 58, 60, whatever it is. 60, 60. Like the lowest you're getting to here is 53%. This thing can't even get below the 50-yard line because it's so bullish, but it just has like a hum. Like that's really what the market for Palantir is. It's just like a hum. It must be like, it got added to like some whatever. It probably has to do like a gigantic, yeah, it probably has to do a bunch of like true up or something. Like there's some ETFs, some index, something that it got added to, and it's just sweeping it up like vacuuming like an anteater at an anthill. Yeah, you can see it in the volatility. And if you watch my NVIDIA video, I want to highlight it again if you watched all my videos today. This move where you see a gigantic breakout in volatility and you see the correlation go from negative to positive with it, that is the most bullish look that you could possibly see. Like in terms of a derivatives, you want to see the volatility and the correlation of the volatility operating correctly with the price. If you do it with the price, you get these gigantic, beautiful moves because what you're looking for is the way that volatility is going to tell you the truth about every single thing that ever moves. It's going to tell you about wind, it's going to tell you about water, it's going to tell you about flying, it's going to tell you about stocks, it's going to tell you about the math is very clear. The volatility. is the thing you should really be watching. But nobody does it. Check out the prices. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Are you long? Are you short? Do you like it? Do you love it? Is this even a good review? Before you go, subscribe to the New Head newsletter. I give you 20 to 25 stocks every single Sunday to your inbox. Stocks breaking out between $5 and $20. Stocks breaking out to one-year highs. Stocks breaking out to all-time highs. It's a great list. Even if you don't use the ideas, because I definitely don't use the ideas every single week, but like they definitely give you an idea of what's happening in the market. One thing a week, 20 minutes. Wake up, have your coffee. I'll talk to you soon.